we go. Very well. First matter of business is in concern of a threat that has presented itself to us. Oh, Hollow. Set aside formalities, right to business, as you say. Yeah, and just runs right over to the dais. Back to your seat, Hollow. Fine, he says, and I'm assuming he goes back. Loralos Trinamar. Who is Loralos Trinamar? Let's see. Let's see. Situation that is presented would be in concern of the threat of calamity, Red Sky says. Yes, as we learned at the end of the memorial service, Calamity has returned to Valnor. He's broken free of his realm. Although not entirely. His consciousness has broken free, but he has no physical presence as yet. A few weeks ago, Calamity has caused some ruckus, as to say, and most of those in my cabinet have witnessed it. As well as others in Terrangale. I'm sure those of Azrael and Dormire have also, I almost said as well. Let's see. Lord Minister Cardwell nods, remembering the Horde event. Halokatoma nods curtly, too tired to make any real contribution. Red Sky witnessed or experienced these events. There we go. Ah, Leighton said, that has been seen to. Ah, I missed this. Maivar clasps her hand in front of her and waits for the point to be made. Avra scratches her head, very confused at what is being discussed. Leighton waves a dismissive hand that has been seen to. Children of Calamity are back, and I have solid proof of it. Ptah leans forward, mouthing the words, "The helmets," to Mr. Red Sky. Red Sky presents a small pearl wrapped in a thick linen cloth from his effects. I strengthened those wards myself. Arguel to me. I don't know who Arguel is. Don't recall meeting you either. Red Sky. Yes, but that has not stopped the creatures reappearing and causing hassle and fear to Valnor's denizens. Let's see. What would be the appropriate response for Boss to this? There we go. Slowly form a scowl. I'm not quite happy with what Red Sky is doing. Let's see. Cardwell looks behind the fountain at the young Maradi frowning. Is the Maradi frowning, or are you frowning? Because if you are, you kind of forgot a comma there. But anyways. Yes, but that does not stop the creatures appearing and causing hassle and fear. Oh yeah, if I may approach the Keeper's dais. For what purpose, Edcaro? To present this to you for a more proper examination. You should know more than I do. This came from the monsters, if you would call them that. Yeah, Calamity's creatures, the Endermen. Hollow Katoma yawns loudly once again, attempting to cover it but failing. Apparently, Hollow is still half asleep. Up, and it looks like Grand Curval has moved again. Let's see. We don't need proof to know they're around. We already know. Ptah waves incredibly tactfully at Mr. Red Sky, as if entering the realm of calamity and having our keepers murdered by the creatures was not enough examination. Yeah, I'm not sure whether he's talking about when calamity was sealed away or a more recent event, as in within the past few months or so on server. You did not believe me when I presented you the issue. If I may, Lord Executor, Supreme Keeper. Cardwell shivers once again, flashing back. Let's see, Red Sky. I have worked on a possible way to handle the situation. Oh, Red Sky sighs, yes, but I wish to present the threat and discuss something our scholars have worked on as a possible way to handle the situation. The creatures are back. Calamity has yet to manifest himself physically. We are in no pressing danger at the moment. Let's see. But we must be sure to prepare ourselves if worse comes to wear. Cardwell raises an eyebrow. Leighton says, in a matter-of-fact way, to his previous statements, I'm assuming. Mayavar, your colleague seems to have something to say, Agkara. Will you yield the floor to him? Red Sky, I shall do so. Hollow is unaware that the Laja can hear him whispering to himself. Red Sky motions Ptah forward. And Ptah walks swiftly to the center. Yay, Ptah! Still not sure if it's Ptah or Pita. We've always just been saying Ptah, so... I mean, he seems fine with that. So if that's not how you're supposed to say it, Ptah, I'm sorry, but you never once corrected me, so... Ptah bows slightly before beginning. Okay, and go! Begin. You said you were going to start, so... Waiting. Come on. Next, please. Come on. Ugh. Must be having something big to say if he's taken him this long to type it out. That or he's just really slow typing. Based on information I've received from Supreme Oathkeeper Mayavar, I have been thinking of ways... must have cut off on him. Thinking of ways... What? Ways to... that the threat of the children may be answered, things the nations may do. Okay, that's good. That's completely different from the ways I was thinking you were thinking of, but okay. Actually, no, but... Anyways, I don't know what is it with me today. I'm really getting into this commentary today. I don't know why. Threat of the children may be answered, things nations may do. I already said that. And waiting hangs on your every word. With what information I was given, I have a possible device which may assist us. And that is... It is what? Hollow Katoma rubs his knuckles in apparent agitation. For what? What are you being agitated by? I mean, is it simply because you got pulled out of bed real early for this meeting or something? First, that looking upon them causes them to be enraged and attack, and that water is anathema to them. Okay, the water is anathema to them. I'm just waiting for him to pull out the big golden sprinkler from Harvest Moon. Cardwell taps his fingers on the arm of his chair. Chancellor Ptah reveals a curiously carved pumpkin with a glass visor filled with water. Wait. Is he going to do what I think he's going to do? How's the water going to stay in? Or is it the visors filled with water? They may have an assistant from Terrangale. Is this what I think it is? I have no idea, Leighton. What do you think it is? Oops. Too much going on. I missed it. Anyways, Mr. Cardwell, Katoma looks at the contraption in bewilderment. I suppose. Cardwell stands and walks to the dais. Mayavar says, interesting at the least. Leighton furrows his brow. Cardwell looks at the device. Ptah holds out the pumpkin. Take this and place it on your head. You must be kidding me. Ptah, I did not have access to better materials. Forgive me. Seriously, they put a pumpkin on their heads. Let's see. Let's see. I haven't been paying much attention here. Puts the device on his head. Did not have access to better materials. Cardwell is silent. Mayavar instantly covers her mouth with a stifled chuckle. Ptah says, this is merely a prototype. Red Sky smirks silently at the act. Marathi youth snickers. I scowl even further. Cardwell taps his fingers on his legs. Hollow scowls at the keepers. Very in character for him. Ptah says, because water is anathema to these creatures, looking at them through a water visor may stay their rage. Boss glares angrily at the people on the dais. How have your experiments gone? Says Leighton. Lorelos Trinamar struggles to keep himself from letting out a slight chuckle. Mayavar says, well, it is certainly an idea. Has this been tested as of yet? Ptah says, I have been unable to locate a subject. Excuse me. Hollow Katoma says, What are you, Canadian? Actually, ironically, yes, Hollow is played by King Canada. Ptah says, one of the creatures, I mean. Leighton says, until you have concrete data, please spare us from crackpot ideas. Ptah says, I came here to ask for the possibility to test this device. It needs funding, Dessa says under her cough. Well... farce. Simply yourself. There we go. Yes, Leighton says you need not the Federation's approval. Your nation should be capable of in conducting tests. Hollow nods curtly, continuing to glare at the keepers. Mayavar whispers, blessed Ishlam, I almost lost it. Ptah says the main concern is the safety of the individual who attests the device. Cardwell looks over at the Oathkeeper. Leighton says that should be interesting to observe. As the purpose of the device, is it not, Ptah?